Welcome. In this video, I will show you two ways of finding out that you are the one that is most qualified to not only give birth to that idea, but to build it to a place of success and relevance. A lot of people have received ideas, concepts in their minds, and they have carried in the wombs of their minds for 2 years, for 3 years, some even for 5 years, without even being able to give birth to it, let alone do anything of relevance with it. And this is because they are giving themselves the excuse that who are they to be able to do this? They're feeling not competent enough. I mean, they don't have what it takes to even give birth to the idea. But in this video, I'm going to show you two ways of finding out that you are the one that is most qualified to give birth to these ideas. Let's dive in. Number one, that you could conceive the idea also means that you have what it takes to give birth to it. I'm going to say it again. The fact that you could conceive the idea in the first place also means that you have what it takes to give birth to it. Now, if you look at nature, you will realize that every organism that can conceive a child also has the inherent ability to give birth to that child. The fact that your mind was able to receive that idea, the fact that it crossed your mind first, some ideas came and they were like you alone was able to receive it. The fact that your mind received it also means that your mind has the powerful capacity to not only give birth to it, but to build it to a place of success. All right. Now, I want you to check around and you'll notice that there are millions of people who could have received the same idea. But the question is, why was your mind the one that was chosen? The fact that your mind was chosen should tell you that you have inside of you the inherent ability to also bring it to pass. I know what you're worried about is the fact that you are not competent, you don't have the skills. But I tell you, you do not have problem with ability. You have the ability. What you may not have is a skill. All right. Now, that inherent ability being trained to a place of competence is what is called skill. I've said that again. The inherent ability to carry out the idea that you received, being trained repeatedly and consistently to a place of competence is what is called skill. Okay, so you have the ability. It is only that it is in its dormant form. All you need to do is to add some training to it. Okay, now whatever area that you have idea in, whatever industry it may be, there are people who have already gone ahead of you and they have achieved some level of success already. All you want to do is to copy their skills, copy what they did. All right, go follow them up, check their trainings, and take up those trainings as instructions upon yourself. Repeat them. And as you keep repeating them, you will notice that you will begin to build confidence in that area that you felt incompetent before, because as you repeat them, your competence level is growing. You're being more skilled in that area. And at the moment you keep doing this, the fears that you had before that you were not competent enough, so therefore, you should just give up on this, it's going to disappear. You have the inherent, I want to remind you of that, you have the inherent ability to not only give birth to that idea, but to build it to a place of success, to build it to a place of relevance, to build it to a place of value. Because there are quite some people that are waiting in the world for that your idea to be birthed. Okay, so don't give up on it. The fact that you cannot, or you seemingly feel that you cannot do it now, does not mean you don't have what it takes. You do, but they just have not been trained. You're gonna go on training on that, and as you train yourself, you will build the skill. Number two way you would know that you are the one that is most competent to deliver this is the fact that you have been challenged. Every time an idea comes to you, a concept comes to you, and you seem to be facing a lot of oppositions, obstacles, challenges in bringing it to pass, that should let you know that you are the one that is actually most qualified. Why am I saying so? Everything of value would usually be opposed or resisted at the beginning. Let me say that again. Everything of relative value or that will bring relative value to the world would usually be resisted at the beginning. Now you want to take a cue from the examples of inventors in the past. Now look at the person that invented the electric bulb. We are told that he failed about 1,000 times or thereabout. You understand? But imagine that he gave up on that. So the fact that you are being resisted does not mean that you should give up. It is simply communicating to you the fact that what you carry is of so much value and to be of so much value in the real world that you can't afford to give up. If you were not resisted, if you didn't have any obstacle whatsoever, then that would tell you that, well, it is of no value. But the fact that it is very, very valuable is the reason why you're having the kind of challenges that you're facing right now. All right, so don't give up because you're facing challenges. Just tell yourself this thing must be of an awesome value. It's gonna, help a lot of people in the real world. That is why I'm facing what I'm facing. So when you approach it in this manner, your energy will rise. All right, rather than give up, you'll be seeking ways of overcoming the challenges. All right, you'll be seeking ways of doing so. So what you need to do is to keep pushing. Find out what these others do, and I tell you, for instance, if you have been able to discover mentors or coaches in that area, there are some things that you wouldn't even need to go through because those challenges may have already been overcome in the past, and you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to find out what they did, all right, and apply it in your own case, apply it in your own scenario, and you'll find yourself on the other side. Okay, so don't give up just because you're facing challenges. Just know that these challenges are pointers to the fact that this thing must be of great value. And if you can pull through, you are going to be the one that will be better for it. Why you want to do all of this is because you don't want to end up, in life regretting when you had the opportunities to have contributed something of value to the real world. But just because you face challenges, you face issues, you just dump them. No. You're gonna come out on the other side fulfilled when you have mastered what it takes to pull through those challenges, build your competence level, turn this idea into a reality in the real world, and solve practical problems. You will be handsomely rewarded also by life. So you want to take the chance. Okay, don't give up on your ideas. These are two ways you would know that you're the one that is most competent to get this delivered. Now, for you to be able to move from the step or the phase of just having the idea in your mind to a place of your first launch, I have packaged a material, a tool that would help you, to go through it step by step. A lot of people could have been, they could have been far into building their ideas, but they don't just know what steps to take first, what to do second, how to move from where they are. This is why, having you in mind, I had to create that particular material. It will be of immense value. Now you want to check the description box of this video. You will find it there, an ebook that is very concise, very comprehensive in capturing all the steps that you need to take to build confidence, boost yourself up to be able to eventually launch. All right, so check that and make use of that. It's really going to be of value to you. All right, and another thing I will let you know is that this is just one in the series. We're going to have a series on this particular thing. At the end of it, or what we desire is that you will come to that place where you have been able to launch on that idea. Okay, so you want to stick around with this channel, click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that as we continue to drop content in this series, you will not miss out on any of them. All right, so do this and I'm gonna see you on top. God bless you. See you in the next one.